Hi, this is Ian Wong. You guys can call me Philip, the team leader of Yoyofriends, and today we're gonna go over the Yoyofriends TiNY, our newest release. Now, Yoyofriends is a parent factory FPM combined with all of our players worldwide. US, and then we got our newest US player, Adam. Welcome to the team. We also got new Chinese players as well. So we got players all over the world combined together, joining FPM together to make Yoyofriends. The goal is to make awesome videos for the players to experiment new manufacturing limits, push new experimentations. As you can see on the TiNY colorway, we did a bunch of new anodization, and to get back to the yoga community, right? We sponsored contests. I think recently we sponsored all the US regional contests as a silver sponsor. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Yoyofriends TiNY, like the name TiNY, Ti, it's titanium. It's a grade 2 titanium nail. There's a ding here. If I got rid of the string, you can hear more. Yeah, there's a ding, and also it's undersized because the name TiNY. So to compare with a full size yo-yo, what do I have that I can compare? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a fairly full sized 5 cent mono metal. One of my favorite mono metal right now, and as you can see that it's a lot smaller. Compare the size. It's a fairly undersized yo-yo. It's truly an undersized yo-yo. It's not like a compact in between like the Baryon. The Baryon is like a more compact yo-yo. That's what we call it. It's not like truly undersized. So this is next to the Baryon. Right? It's a lot smaller, even than the compact yo-yo Baryon. Okay, so this is the first look of the yo-yo. Like I said, this is titanium. So because it is titanium, we're gonna have sharper weight distribution than regular aluminum, and also we can have thick rims. You can ding on the ground to make spark. A lot more particular cool, raining sounds sometimes when you play. And also check out the colorways, man. The colorways on this is insane. We have the raw, we have like the blue drought, that's what I call it, where you guys call it blue crack. I don't like that name, but I was like blue crack, it sounds weird. I named it blue drought because it's got all the like, how do I say this, like lines, like a grid looking like it's like the street of Boston looking lines on it. That's really cool. And we got the rainbow one. It's like a 3-color fade. So we're trying all like these new technologies, new anodization technologies on these titaniums. So that's really cool. We want to keep this video very cheap as a titanium video overall because titanium are mostly expensive. They're like at least $300. Want to keep it small. Want to keep it like around 150. And then to test new anodization techniques on the titanium, and we succeeded. So that's really cool. Okay, and we also want to focus on the performance because Yoyofriends have a tradition of high performance. It doesn't matter if it's a collector's yo-yo. It doesn't matter if it's organic, like the koi, or there's another prototype that's related to the koi right here, or the SS koi. Yeah, and this koi. You can tell what this koi is. Yeah. So I don't care like what the yo-yo is, TISS Hummingbird. It has to perform, right? So we want to keep that tradition on this yo-yo too, even though it's tiny or undersized. So that is the goal of this yo-yo. We actually worked very closely with yo-yo players and also yo-yo experts. So thank you for all the staff at yo-yo expert for testing this, especially Andre, for giving us insights on what to change. We actually had a lot of other prototypes. So it started with a very hummingbird looking yo-yo with a hub in the middle. So we got rid of that hub to make it more aggressive in terms of performance and weight distribution. And also we have these rounded rims. So this rim right here, it's like a round. So it gives that extra flavor and playability to the yo-yo that is very unique. It makes the yo-yo like comes alive in a way when you play it. It's got a little bit more soul to it, so that's really cool. And yeah, so that's how the yo-yo came to be. It did a lot of prototypes, right? I'll have like the full story of it on the link below, so you can see what that is. Okay, so I'll have the spec of the yo-yo here. Okay, so you can see looking the spec, it's a fairly light yo-yo, but it's very, very compact. Well, not compact, it's just undersized, right? Undersized. Okay, so smoothness of this yo-yo, this is a 10 out of 10. This is what I got. This is the last prototype actually, but we didn't change anything. So this is a production raw version. As you can see, there's not even a fingernail wipe, so that's really cool. Okay, so firstly, the power. So coming into this, first thing first is this is undersized video. You will not get the same power as a monometal Physant or a bimetal like let's say a tachyon or one of my favorite, the graviton, right? Well, tachyon's my favorite, but graviton's like second, right? So in this way, like because it is so small, physics doesn't allow it to be like more powerful, more stable than a regular monometal. But we do a lot of weight distribution to like tweaking to make it like close to that performance, and it really shows. Like this here is powerful enough to handle your horizontal combo, not horizontal, vertical combo. If you be careful with it, I can go on almost 30 seconds plus with this, no problem. It will spin forever because of the weight distribution, and this here is not like super small where it's impeding you to play the yo-yo, right? It still has a very decent spin time, even though it's light. Yeah, as you can see, you still have plenty of power left when you bind. Without doing like a regular bind, it still have a very powerful spin to it. So power it's not gonna beat like any of our other offerings, but it's still very powerful enough for you to go through tricks, even though this is like this small, right? Stability on this is actually really great for this size. You can like really push this yo-yo if you want to, if you're precise with it, like I said, and the yo-yo will keep in playing. One tip for using this yo-yo is to have the string a little bit shorter, right? Because this yo-yo is a lot smaller than normal. So when you're playing, you can shorten your string by about like 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter, or around half an inch, or maybe 1 inch between that. So when you play it, this yo-yo is very maneuverable because it's so small and it can go into like gap very easily. And if you have your string shorter, the yo-yo will go faster, and then you have more control and stability to guide the yo-yo. Yeah, it just makes your life easier, trust me. Right now, my string on this is still a tiny bit too long, but this will be like really good if I have a full size yo-yo. Maybe a little bit short, but like maybe half a centimeter more if I cut it. Like that would be the best. Okay, so stability is pretty good. Acceleration is very good. But you gotta be careful, right? So this kind of yo-yo, like I said, its power and stability, even though it's pretty good, it's not like a full-size monometal, right? So you gotta be careful with acceleration. Yes, you can accelerate fast. Look at this, right? But there's a limit, right? Because you reach the peak of the curve of this yo-yo in terms of speed and power and stability. So if you go too fast, you will lose that, right? But if you're just trying to pick up speed and then like do a redirection really fast, this yo-yo will do it super fast. It doesn't lose to like our other speedster yo-yos. But you gotta watch out, like don't do it too fast. Have that control so it doesn't impede the power stability and the spin time on the yo-yo. Okay, top speed on this yo-yo is very fast as well. But like I said, this is a smaller yo-yo, so you gotta watch out. You gotta hit your string very accurately to reach that top speed. And like I said, the sustained top speed, it's even though it's fast, but it's a very short amount of time, right? So yes, the speed is good, but it doesn't sustain it very long. Like I said, this is a undersized yo-yo. But like if you compare with like other yo-yos this size, it's not a match. This thing is like really like performing almost like a monometal, like a full-size monometal in terms of like combined performance. But it's still gonna lose to them, but not very much, right? I guess this is undersized yo-yo. Okay, flow on this yo-yo, it's a little bit because it's very small. It's not too much though. But mainly you will have a very solid feeling when you play this yo-yo. So yeah, this yo-yo feels more on the solid side. Feels like almost like a bimetal-like, but not really. It's like it's not like a Physant where it flows. It's like a kind of hard-hitting kind of yo-yo. Okay, float is not that much. Like it's a hard-hitting kind of yo-yo. Just does what it does. Horizontal on this yo-yo. I actually never tested it. I mean, I did test it, but it was a long time ago. I forgot. Let me try it. Let's go. Okay, so this yo-yo, it's like not as wide as the normal yo-yos, so you gotta watch out for that. But I think yeah, you got some power and stability, and the shape for horizontal. So yeah, you can bust out horizontal moves. Yeah, you got spin time. Well, not as long as like others, but yeah, you can definitely do it. I don't have too much trouble. I just need to like I said, like undersize. You have to be accurate. You can't just like It's not like a meta wide like the mono meta Bison where you can just forget about it. It would just hit the string, right? You have to hit it accurately. Yeah, horizontal is fine. The shape, it's a W shape with this. People call it ski jump, or whatever this is. Really cool looking design, and then yeah, it's massive amount of rim weight, good acceleration. Like I said, you just have to be accurate and hold it there. Have very good. It's just a very good practice, especially for the horizontal. If you can master horizontal on this, like you move on to something like our bimetal offerings, like the Vulture, Graviton, Tachyon, and like Phison 2023, Phison monometal is would be so much easier. All right, so that's really cool. Bind is very good. Strain recommendation: kitty fat, Sochi fat, anything fat. Yeah. Right now I'm using kitty normal and it's doing okay. Yeah, kitty normal is fine. So Sochi normal, I assume. So normal to fat. Like I said, this is the undersized. You don't want the strain to be too fat, right? Because it doesn't have that much stability. I mean, like, doesn't have so much power, right? So you want to have that really like slightly tighter gap with. And by the way, this thing is titanium. It's not bead blasted, so the response is more like tight. So that's really good. So normal to fat usually. Finger grind. Okay, like I said, this is a titanium nail. It doesn't grind that well. Actually, it does. Actually, that's weird. It depends on your humidity. So right now, the humidity, it's really cold right now in Texas. I'm in Texas, so it's actually very cold right now, surprisingly. It was like 90 degrees outside, but right now it's like 50. So yeah, I can do it, no problem. It's not humid and the weather is really nice. Yeah, inside here it's like 60 something. Yeah, it's like one of the 2 cold days this entire month. That's really cool. Finger grind is okay if it's dry and cold. Thumb grind, I think you can do it too. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's an interlock in there. Yeah. You can lock it in. That's great. Yeah. Thumb grind is great. If you have nails, perfect. If you don't have nails, you might have trouble. But I don't. My nails long all the time, so I have no trouble. So it depends on your nails, like everything. Okay. Finger spin. It's not that great. Finger spin. This is very small, right? The cap is not too big. I mean, you can still do it, but it's not recommended, right? Depends on if you have nails, if you're wearing gloves, and like I said, the cap is not that good. I mean, no, I mean the cap is not that big, even though it's flat, and it's undersized yo-yo, right? So overall, this yo is just very little, very fun. Very great colorways, and it still like kind of plays very well, like just from a pure performance aspect. Especially for yo this size, if you compare this to like other undersized yo-yo, this will performance-wise blow them out of the water. Plus the super cool anodization, and then this is a titanium. That means you can spark it. You want to make spark on the ground for cheap. This is around only 150. We're trying to bring that titanium feel to the masses, and this definitely have that titanium feel. It's like a kind of like a juiced up monometal kind of thing. It is a monometal, but it's like a juiced up aluminum feel. Like that weight distribution is sharper, more precise. You have that feeling too. So that's really cool. So conclusion, yeah, this is just overall very undersized, budget titanium yo-yo for fun. You can definitely perform with it. You can definitely train with it. You can spark with it. And like I said, the colorways are amazing on this. Yeah, there's like blue camel colorway. I don't even know how they did it, but shout out to FPM and Yoyofriends, the manufacturer team, man. They just do stuff that's like beyond my imagination sometimes, and this is just a testament on how good they are. So yeah, overall, very, very, very solid performer. As you can see, I am doing my tricks no problem. Wait, can I do? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Ow. Yeah, you can probably do circular light hop on this. I just haven't done that trick for a while. Been focusing too much on table tennis, but yeah, you can definitely do it probably. Try one more time. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to get better. All right. You can probably do it, but anyways, not now, I guess. Not at my current skill level, but yeah. So just overall very good performer. If you want to use this for contests, don't really recommend. This is more of a training wheel fun, cool looking yo-yo that's fun to play with generally, and it's fun size. It's very good pocket throw. If you want to EDC this, you can. It fits so small, you can fit like 3 of this in your pocket, right? So that's very cool. So yeah, this is Yoyofriends TiNY. Thank you also Multi for naming this. He just named it Tiny because yo is tiny and it's TI. So it's such a clever naming scheme. And also thank you to the guy who did the artwork. He's the guy who did it in China. It's really, really cool. And yeah, like I said, the promotion, everything just blew my expectation. Yeah, my English has been going downhill right now. I've been watching too much Chinese stuff. But yeah, so thank you all. It worked very well together. Also, once again, shout out to your expert for helping us, for giving us feedback over the years on this video. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you get one of this if you are looking for undersized titanium throw or budget titanium throw, or just one look the looks of it. We got lots of cool anodization going on. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.